All right, so I'm gonna play this all the way through. They're gonna give you my analysis. So let's get into it. All right. Now, as you can see, clearly I just went out of bounds, right? And nothing about this seems, odd at all. Really, it's like, okay, you ran out of bounds. Until you actually start to slow things down and go over everything in the logic of 2K and how the algorithm works. All right, now the algorithm is looking at this scenario and it understands that what? All right, we got a player right here that's basically open on his way to the basket. I'm right here, all right, and from this angle, when you look at it, you can see that not only is he open, but I'm also, because I shook him off of me, I'm also open on my way for the drive. The algorithm understands that. It knows exactly what we have. It's kind of a similar functionality to a pick and roll, except for we're not actually running a pick and roll, but our positioning is similar and we're both open, basically, to get an easy bucket. And the algorithm understands this, and what it wants to do is it wants to impede on my ability to execute this little play right here. All right, because it knows what? Once again, it's an easy assist or it's just an easy bucket. There's really nothing that they can do about it. So now what it does is it redirects my player. Now, a lot of times, if you pay attention, you can see these little animation triggers, right? Which is basically when your player makes this unnatural movement, this unnatural gesture, and it's like, that look kind of odd. Is because the algorithm is triggering a situation, right? It's stepping in and it's arbitrarily, regardless of what's going on, it's arbitrarily stepping in and forcing something else to happen. So if you pay attention, you can see the moment where I curve out, right? And I'm forced to run out of bounds instead of being allowed to take the lane that I just made for myself. I made an open area for myself, right? And it does not want that to happen. Not only that, but you already understand how the out of bounds line works, where a lot of times if you get close to it, the game will not allow you to cross it, right? It's like it has it's like it has some sort of reverse magnetism on it or something like that. And I understand why they put it there, because it's real easy to step out of bounds if you're playing this game, if they don't have that boundary there. All right, but you have instances where you can cross it with no problem. Like in this instance right here, because I was forced to cross it, right? Right? Once again, the algorithm understands what we have. It's like, okay, he could drive. He got an open lane to the basket, but then this guy right here is there. He could step up, but who knows how that will go, right? So it's looking at the scenario and it's like, nah, that it's basically the algorithm just arbitrarily. It's like divine intervention. It just arbitrarily steps in and it takes control over the game, right? It out of the blue, it'll snatch your player up. Everybody knows, you'll be playing this game, and for some odd reason your player will be moving and you probably won't even be touching anything because the algorithm is in control. All right, you're not fully in control over the outcome of this game. That's how 2K works, right? Now, once again, what are they trying to do? They're trying to give off the illusion of a challenge. Like, okay, you played this game, you got a good challenge. Computer didn't just allow you to win by 100 points. Because if they don't do these types of things, you just blow them out relentlessly all the time. All the time. If they don't make shots that they're not supposed to make, or that they can't make, if they're not getting turnovers that they don't deserve, steals that they don't deserve, if they're not, able to slide and levitate across the damn court, you just wind up blowing them out relentlessly. Nothing that they can do about it. All right. Let's look at it one more time before we end this video. One more time. Boom. So you kind of get an understanding of what I'm getting at. The algorithm is like, oh shit, they're both open, right? And then it just steps in and it goes, no, that's not happening. That's basically it, right? But anyway, peace.